Hello everyone, welcome back to Tristan channel, and today we're doing the top 5 things that I like about the new F1 23 as we are in the wet at Monza, and that brings me nicely onto traction. Traction in this game is drastically improved for I suppose amateur sim racers and gamepad users. They seem to have definitely increased that level of traction, probably following some real world feedback from F1 drivers who I know have tested the game a lot, which is good because F1 22 was unplayable for me. Definitely enjoying F1 23 more, definitely more accessible for those new users that are coming in, especially with the new franchising they've got doing with the Netflix series and trying to branch out to America. So it should bring a lot of new fans to the game from people who have watched a lot of Drive to Survive. So definitely enjoying the traction. It's a lot more easy to control. That's not saying it's not without its flaws, and also you can still mess up by going a bit too loud on that throttle, but really enjoying the traction at the moment. As we see, we're in the wet, and that brings me on to the next part, and that is handling. Handling is so much better. I'm getting a lot more feedback through my Fanatec wheel and CSL DD base. I can catch slides, which again with traction as well allows me to get better. As we can see here, so I just get a little bit too loud, but I can catch that slide in the wet without going full spin and then carry on with my race without ruining it. That's not me improving from F1 22. That is just me getting straight into the game and doing that automatically because I can feel what's happening with the car, the weight and how it's moving on the tarmac through the wheel. So that allows me to enjoy a lot more of the game, to play a lot more of the game modes and push a lot harder with the car and try to achieve better and faster lap times. This also translates to obviously the better drivers, so those lap times have improved across the board. So it's just up for me now to keep pushing on with the game and get faster and faster. Rank play for me is the main game mode that I'm enjoying the most. I've put so much time into it already. There's a lot of stuff going on within the game, but this is where I'm doing all my racing. It is still a bit frantic. I mean, this is turn 1 at Monza. It's always going to be frantic, but with the license levels as well, which I'll get onto later on, it seems to be a lot more accessible. Rank play seems to be the one where it can be competitive without taking part in the league, and there always seems to be a lobby at the moment that I can take part in, especially with crossplay. The racing isn't too bad. I'll get into the license levels and what that means further on. As you see, there's a bit of crashing. It is Monza. It's going to be what it is, but I don't feel it's that drastic. I haven't come across any aggressive drivers yet that are ramming you off the track, which is good. They might block it. It's not as good as iRacing, let's put it that way, but in terms of improvement, the rank play is a lot better in this game. Now, variety in this game is something I want to touch on. Now for me, I'm just doing rank stuff, and I might jump into a career with my mate, or I might do some live streams with single player stuff. But with the F1 world and the adding of the F1 world car and that tech level, I think it's a good idea. I just don't think it's quite there yet. But what it allows you to do is a solo and multiplayer events you can take part in. There's ranked multiplayer, there's Grand Prix, there's time trials, there's loads of stuff to do within the game. This is the rank system with licenses and a ranked silver level trying to get to elite division. There's garages, so you can look at your car and improve your car in the F1 world. Again, I like the premise. I just don't think it's been implemented that well yet. I think that will come forward in the future. I think they need to tweak how the levels work in terms of the AI and work on the AI a bit. There's customization, there's the same old stuff from last year, the trophies and the showroom and stuff. And then we've also got Breaking Point as well, which is another good Breaking Point 2, which follows on Breaking Point 1 obviously, but there's different levels this time, normal, challenging and hard. So there's a good level of stuff to do here, good variety for anyone to jump in the game and try anything within the game. And then my final top 5 is the safety licenses. I think it's a really good addition. I still think some tweaking to do, but if you're a C level, as I get spun there, but it doesn't matter, that's I'm on a B level here. Now moved up to A, but if you're on a C level, you ghost through everyone. So basically it's you just hot lapping and ghosting 3 people whilst there's other people on track, and you can see their sort of times and what they're doing. And this is in the rank play stuff. And if you when you go up to B level, there's no damage, but there's other people on track, so collisions then take part in how your level is improved. Clean laps will drastically improve, so not going off track, not spinning, not crashing into other people. And then when you finally move to A level, which is what I'm at the moment, damage is on, and that can cause you off, and then that's you can have full damage. That was my fault there, spinning into, but that you'll get those collision warnings. You'll get penalties. It'll affect the gameplay. But I was quite easy up to A level, and to be fair, once I've been up to A level, it's been quite some good racing. People giving room, not bumping into you, as I said earlier on. So really good introduction of licenses, safety licenses in the game. I think it's going to improve the multiplayer racing for the amateurs sim racers or arcade racers that want to jump in and have a multiplayer race, especially that C level where you just want to ride around the track and see how you are compared to other people. But that's my top 5 for F1 23. I'd love to see some more improvements around other things. I've got a not top 5 video coming out. If you like what you saw, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on what you've enjoyed within the game. I'm still liking the way it looks, but I'd like to see the engine improve for next year. Thanks again for watching. Hope you're enjoying the game. Catch you again soon. Thank you very much.